what the standings will read. Kathleen and I are in negotiations on how many teams will make the playoffs still. So we'll inform everybody shortly on that. I'm looking for more. She's looking for less. So we will meet somewhere in the middle as time
I'm just looking to not do this until, February.
February, it's fine. It's like the NHL. Everybody makes the playoffs. No, not really. All right. So let's have some fun with some TPT. Very good. Let's do a quick round of buzzer checks. Caitlin. Thank you. Christy. Thank you. Angela. Matt. Tracy. Elise. And Mandy, the game code is 137.
I'm trying. I keep clicking join game and it won't work. So I'll just keep trying to get it to.
Is it giving you an error code or anything, or?
It just says undefined. So I'm not sure what it is, but it's on a different phone. So
yeah, I mean that shouldn't. So do me the favor of refreshing the page, or even opening up an incognito or private window.
I'll try that.
Cool. All right. Once we'll give Mandy one more second try, and then we'll get started and see if 137 again is the code. No luck?
I'll keep trying.
Okay, keep trying.
Yeah.
Oh, poor kid. Poor kid's not happy. Wants Mandy to play trivia. Can't happen. All right. Are you driving anywhere good? You're on vacation? You're traveling?
Driving back from Orlando, Florida.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. All righty. Let's begin. Remember, 3 points apiece. And we do groups of 5. So you got 2 buzzes per. For 3 points, which baseball player was the first to ever have his signature printed on a Louisville Slugger bat? Which baseball player was the first to have his signature printed on a Louisville Slugger bat? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'd be Honus Wagner. Honus Wagner was the first. Up next, for 3 points, what best-selling novelist copyrights his books under the name Garp Enterprises Ltd.? What best-selling novelist copyrights his books under the name Garp Enterprises Ltd? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'd be John Irving. John Irving.
Looks like we got Mandy. Mandy, you want to buzz?
Yes.
There we go.
Good work.
Hey.
Fantastic. Must have been somewhere in Florida or Georgia that banned TPT. You just drove through a dead zone for TPT, so it's fine. All right, up next, 3 of 5 here. What beverage is named for the football team at the University of Florida? Where it was Christy?
Gatorade.
Gatorade is correct for 3 points. 4 of 5. Which biopic screenplay was translated into Braille at its subject's request? What biopic screenplay was translated into Braille at its subject's request? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The screenplay was Ray for Ray Charles. Ray Charles. 5 of 5. What birds rotate their wings in a distinct figure 8 pattern that allows them to fly backwards? What birds rotate their wings in a... Tracy.
Hummingbird.
That is correct for 3 points. For 3 points, new set of 5 here. John Deere round balers and square balers do what? John Deere round balers and square balers do what? B-A-L-E-R-S. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They gather hay. Somebody said, was that you, Kathleen?
Yeah, I said they bale hay.
They bale hay, yeah. They gather hay. The Liberty Bell is featured in the logo of what Major League Baseball team? Matt.
Phillies.
The Phillies is correct for 3 points. 3 of 5 here. The World Potato Congress was held in the U.S. for the first time in 2006. In what U.S. state capital? Matt.
Idaho? Boise?
Boise is correct for 3 points. Well done. You are now out for the next two. What body part is the final word of the chorus in the folk song Oh Susanna? What body part is the final... Christy.
Knee.
Knee is correct for 3 points. Everybody's trying to sing the song in their head as quickly as possible, but let's go 5 of 5 here. What book of the Bible derives its name from the Greek word for creation? What? Christy.
Genesis.
Genesis is correct. Also, Phil Collins' best work. Let's continue on here. Next set of 5. Georgia on My Mind is the theme song for what classic television show? Georgia on My Mind is the theme song for which classic television show? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be Designing Women. Designing Women had Georgia on My Mind. If you've never watched Designing Women, it's very entertaining. For 3 points, 2 of 5. I'm not reading that question. Quote, a crate is hidden away in a large government warehouse, end quote, describes the end of what adventure film? Elise.
Indiana Jones.
I need more.
Oh, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That is correct. For 3 points. 4 of 5 coming up next. All right. Okay. The Atlanta Fulton Public Library displays the typewriter used to write what classic novel? Tracy.
Gone with the Wind.
That is correct. And final one. The entrance to Colorado's state capitol building features the phrase 1 mile above what? Matt.
Sea level?
Sea level is correct for 3 points. We head on over to Jeopardy, where we begin with familiar phrases. Familiar phrases for 1 point. Proverbially speaking, it, quote, makes the heart grow fonder. Proverbially speaking, Christy.
Distance.
Distance is, I have heard it said that way. For 1 point, I will say yes. Distance and absence. Absence and distance. I have heard distance makes the heart grow fonder plenty of times.
I've heard distance too. I had never heard absence. So yeah.
Yeah, the absence makes the heart grow fonder is the cliche, but I have heard distance as well. So, familiar phrases for 2 points. Okay. For 2 points. An organization failing due to bad leadership is said to be a case of one of these cold-blooded vertebrates, quote, rotting from the head down. An organization failing due to bad leadership is said to be a case of one of these cold-blooded vertebrates, quote, rotting from the head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'd be a fish. A fish.
I thought it was snake. I thought it was.
That was it. Somebody answered snake on Jeopardy, but a fish rotting from the head down. For 3 points. Passing this test originated with using it to dissolve substances to see if they were really gold or not. Passing this test originated with using it to dissolve substances to see if they were really gold or not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The acid test. The acid test. Familiar phrases for 4 points. React in an over-the-top manner to a relatively harmless situation, and you're said to be clutching these valuables. Elise.
Pearls.
Pearls is correct for 4 points. That concert was awesome and totally off this. A word. Elise.
Chain.
Off the chain. I have to see this episode and Alex Trebek saying off the chain. But yes, off the chain is correct. Going next to make a selection. Make a selection. For 1 point. With a 7th overall pick in the 2009 draft that worked out fairly well, this team took Steph Curry, a.k.a. Threesis. Matt.
Golden State Warriors.
That is correct. I don't think I've ever heard him called Threeses before.
Never heard Freezus in my life.
Make a selection for 2 points. With the first overall pick of the 1998 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts selected this... Christy.
Peyton Manning.
That is correct. It continues. This insurance salesman, a Tennessee QB. Make a selection for 3 points. As a favor to this catcher's dad in 1988, Tommy Lasorda had the Dodgers draft him in round 62, 1,390th overall. He made the Hall of Fame. As a favor to this catcher's dad in 1988, Matt?
Mike Piazza.
That is correct for 3 points. A triple stumper on the show. You are now out for the final 2 clues here. The Ontario Hockey League's Sioux Greyhounds made a great pick at number 3 in 1977. This team scored 182 points the next season. Christy.
Wayne Gretzky.
That is correct for 4 points.
Yay!
You are now out for the final clue. Make a selection for 5 points. Hopes were high in Cleveland after the Browns selected this Heisman-winning QB number 1 overall. Elise? You're saying no.
Wait. Oh gosh, why did I do that?
I don't know. I don't know, but I think you know
Cleveland Browns QB. No, I don't think I know it. I was thinking of basketball.
Oh no.
Matt, I'm so sorry. You probably knew it.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to
Just make a guess. Throw
a guess. Cleveland Browns.
I couldn't guess
cannot-
anyways. I'm out.
Yeah.
So
Oh, right. Okay, QB. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Cleveland quarterback. Oh gosh, I can't think of anyone.
Throw something out there.
I'm gonna say Tom Brady because that's the only person I can
Sure.
think of. I know that's wrong.
Sure. That is in fact wrong. You are correct there. So low-key winners comes over to you for potential steal. I'll read it in its
Is
entirety.
Christy allowed to participate?
Sorry? Yes. Yeah, in a steal, everybody is involved.
She is.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to read it one more time. Hopes were high in Cleveland after the Browns selected this Heisman-winning QB number 1 overall in 2018.
Baker Mayfield.
Sure.
Final answer?
Yeah.
It is, in fact, Baker Mayfield. Yes, well done. 5 points. A 10-point swing there. And we end with the writers are trying to be clever. The writers are trying to be clever for 1 point. H.L. Mencken wrote that this gloomy historical ism is the, quote, haunting fear that someone somewhere may be happy. H.L. Mencken wrote that this gloomy historical ism is the, quote, haunting fear that someone somewhere may be happy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A triple stumper on the show. Puritanism. The writers are trying to be clever for 4 points. Oscar Wilde.
2 points.
What did I say? 2 points. 2 points. 2 points. It's 400 on the board. That's why I always get messed up. 2 points. Oscar Wilde once quipped that this other Irish wit, quote, has no enemies but is intensely disliked by all his friends. Oscar Wilde once quipped that this other Irish wit, quote, has no enemies but is intensely disliked by all of his friends. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. George Bernard Shaw.
Clearly, none of us read enough.
I'm not judging.
That's my great-great-grandfather. I should have known that.
Should have. The writers are trying to be clever for 3 points. Nothing so needs reforming as other people's habits, he wrote in Pudd'nhead Wilson. Nothing so needs reforming as other people's habits, he wrote in Pudd'nhead Wilson. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be Twain, Mark Twain. I need a surprise substitution for our 4th clue because it is a visual clue. I will go over to oh, sorry. comma, sorry. I don't know what that references, to be honest. Oh, sorry. So it's, I'm looking at the other answers from different. comma, sorry. Oh, sorry. SORRY. So, sorry. Here we go. Let's try this. A traditional flower of apology, the purple hyacinth, is named for a youth accidentally killed with this, not a shot put or javelin. A traditional flower of apology, the purple hyacinth, is named for a youth accidentally killed with this, not a shot put or a javelin. 5. Matt?
Discus?
That is correct for 4 points. I don't understand this category at all, but well done. Well done.
Thank you.
We end with the writers are trying to be clever for 5 points. In Santaland Diaries, this humorist wrote about his stint as a Christmas elf at Macy's. In Santaland... Caitlin. Unmute, please.
Buddy the Elf?
Buddy the Elf is incorrect. Minus 5
Wait,
points.
what was the? Oh, wait a minute. That's right. Cancel.
I pass it over to 3 Women and a Baby for a potential steal. In Santaland Diaries, this humorist wrote about his stint at a Christmas elf at Macy's.
Humorist. Christmas elf at Macy's.
Yeah, I don't know the
Do-
writer. I don't even. Yeah, I'm not sure.
This humorist. So is it like a comedian? I mean, the only thing I can think of is like Buddy the Elf Will Ferrell, but I
But he
don't
didn't-
I don't know. I don't think that. I don't know
Yeah.
if he actually did that or
I don't think he did. Yeah,
No.
I don't know. You
Trying
can
to
just
think.
let it.
Yeah, I pass. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah. Do you know Mandy? Or Tracy?
Sorry, it went out. What is it?
Oh, never mind.
What's the
Never-
question? I just had to reconnect.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it was a.
This
it was,
humorist wrote about his stint as a elf at Macy's
Oh.
during Christmas.
Okay, we'll
So
pass.
pass.
Yeah.
The humorist is David Sedaris. David Sedaris, and by humorist, he's a humorous writer. Funny enough, my brother actually did the one-man show in Chicago of Santaland Diaries and played that character. Got to see it via video last year. Let's go back to pub trivia, where maybe we have a little bit more luck. Let's start here. For 6 points, we're now at 6 points. Starting again. What Broadway musical features the extravagant song and dance number entitled Springtime for Hitler? What Broadway musical? Elise.
The Producers.
That is correct. An even better movie when it first came out. The original, not the remake. I love Matthew Broderick and all, but the original. For 6 points. Across the Universe is a 2007 film that showcases the music of what legendary... Elise.
The Beatles.
The Beatles is correct. You're now out for the next 3 questions. The first Filene's basement was located below a store called Filene's in what big city? Matt.
They'd kill me if I didn't get this. Boston.
Boston is correct for 6 points. Are you up in Massachusetts, Matt? Have we talked about that?
I live in Georgia now, but I grew up and went to college in Massachusetts. I grew up just north of Boston.
North of Boston. Okay, I'm just
Yeah,
west of Boston.
Tewksbury.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in Waltham, right? Yep.
Very good. Continuing
And
on. What's that?
Mandy fell off the buzzer, so just can you test buzz Mandy?
Thank you, Kathleen. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, continuing on. The online retailer Zappos adapted its name from zapatos, the Spanish word for what? Matt.
Shoes.
Shoes is correct. Here comes 5 of 5. What Broadway musical is largely set in a seedy nightclub called the Kit Kat Club? What Broadway musical is largely set in a seedy nightclub called the Kit Kat Club? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be Cabaret. Cabaret is set in the Kit Kat Club.
I thought you were gonna say cats.
No. If anyone's watched that movie, I got through like 5 minutes of it. It was just an abomination. Anyway, continuing on. Next set of 5. American Idol judge Randy Jackson got his big break playing what instrument for the rock band Journey? American Idol judge Randy Jackson got his big break playing what instrument for the rock band Journey? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'd be the bass guitar. The bass guitar.
I had no idea Randy Jackson was in
right, there
Journey.
you go.
That's a new one on me.
Ariel's Beginning is the subtitle of a 2008 straight-to-DVD prequel of what animated Tracy?
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid is correct for 6 points. 3 of 5. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. It is heard near the start of what Scorsese film? Matt?
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is correct. 4 of 5. Quote, avoid missing ball for high score, end quote, are the complete instructions for what classic video game? Quote, avoid missing ball for high score, end quote, are the complete instructions for what classic video game? Tracy?
Pong.
Pong is correct for 6 points. Our next set of 5. What business was known as the Harold Company before it took the name of its most famous product? What business was known as the Harold Company before it took the name of its most famous product? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Xerox. Xerox. 2 of 5. What cable network broadcasts a popular annual week of programming known as Shark Week? What cable network? Matt?
Discovery.
Discovery is correct for 6 points. 3 of 5. What cable series stellar ratings were once described by Entertainment Weekly as fantastic? What cable series stellar ratings were once described by Entertainment Weekly as fantastic? 5, 4. Tracy?
True Blood.
That is correct for 6 points.
That was going to be my guess, too. I just didn't want to risk it. Good call, Tracy.
All right, 5 of 5. Following a September harvest moon, the full moon in October is commonly known as what? Following a September harvest moon, the full moon in October is commonly known as what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's known as a hunter's moon. A hunter's moon. We go back to Jeopardy! Plenty of points still available for low-key winners to make a comeback. We begin with food and drink movie quotes. Food and drink movie quotes for 2 points. From Pulp Fiction. Quote, you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris? They call it this with cheese. Matt.
Royale.
The Royale with cheese. Correct. Food and drink for 4 points. Forrest Gump says of his true love, quote, Jenny and me was like... Elise?
Peas and carrots.
That is correct for 4 points. Food and drink movie quotes for 6 points. It's the dish that Hannibal Lecter ate with a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti. It's the dish that Hannibal Lecter ate with a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti. Matt.
Liver.
Liver is correct.
Human liver.
Yes. And apparently Alex imitates Hannibal Lecter's tongue slither after reading the clue.
Oh, gosh.
I could live without not having to see that.
Reading it is probably worse than seeing it, honestly. Like, just that description. Food and drink movie quotes for 8 points. In Sideways, Paul Giamatti emphatically said that he would not drink any of this red wine. In Sideways, Paul Giamatti emphatically said that he would not drink any of this red wine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Merlot. The Merlot. And food and drink movie quotes for 10 points. From Elf, we elves try to stick to the 4 main food groups. Candy. Caitlin?
Candy, candy canes, candy corn, and syrup.
Syrup is the correct answer for this
Redeem
clue.
myself.
You get 10 points. Redemption is yours. Well done. We go next to You Killed Me. You Killed Me is the next category. Hey, David. Oh, his audio is joining. See if it joins. I see he's on the buzzer already, which is fantastic. Mandy's back as well. Mandy, welcome back.
Sorry.
No worries. Hey, David, you want to give me a test buzz quickly? Excellent. So we're on the category You Killed Me in Double Jeopardy. You killed me in Double Jeopardy. 2 points. In 1963, Jack Ruby killed him with literally million... David.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
That is correct for 2 points. First pitch, hitting it out of the park. Well done. You killed me for 4 points. He lived by the gun and died by Pat Garrett's on July 14th, 1881. He lived by the gun and died by Pat Garrett's on July 14th, 1881. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't know if anyone's watched The Young Guns or The Young Guns 2, but Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid is the answer here. You killed me for 6 points. Cleopatra, though, quote, it killed me, is more accurate. It was a symbol of Egyptian royalty. Cleopatra, sorry, Elise, go ahead.
The asp.
The asp is correct for 6 points. For 8 points. In 1981, religious extremists within his own military assassinated this leader in Cairo. In 1981, religious extremists within his own military assassinated this leader in Cairo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. David, before the final buzzer?
Is it Abdul Nasser?
It is not Abdul Nasser. That is minus 10 points. A potential steal if you want. 3 women and a baby. I'll read it one more time. In 1981, religious extremists within his own military assassinated this leader in Cairo.
I'm blanking. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
the leader of
I don't know
Egypt
it.
in the early 80s, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Pass?
I got this one, Dan.
Okay.
Anwar Sadat.
That is correct for 1,000 imaginary points to Kathleen.
Thank you.
I was really waiting for a sarcastic reply, so well done.
Wow, I'm offended.
You-
Not really.
No,
Not.
you're
King Tut? Was it King Tut?
You killed me for 10 points. I need to go to a surprise substitution for this one, as it is a visual clue. I will go over to In the Arts World. In the Arts World. Bregenz, Austria, is known for the artistry of its floating stages, like the Great Wall as the backdrop of this Puccini opera. Bregenz, Austria, is known for the artistry of its floating stages, like the Great Wall as the backdrop of this Puccini opera. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Probably mispronouncing this. Turnadot, Turnado, something along those lines. T-U-R-A-N-D-O-T. All right. We go over to 3M. 3M. M is in quotation marks. The letter M will come up 3 times in each correct response. The letter M will come up 3 times in each correct response. For 2 points. Adjective meaning the largest amount possible. Adjective meaning the largest... Matt.
Maximum.
Maximum is correct for 2 points. For 4 points. Elaborate process of preparing a pharaoh for the afterlife. Elaborate process. Matt.
Mummification.
That is correct. You're now out for the final 3 clues. 3M for 6 points. In the Eddie Cochran hit from 1958, quote, there ain't no cure for these blues. Tracy.
Summertime.
Summertime is correct for 6 points. It's a postage stamp marking a special historical event or person. Tracy.
Commemorative.
Commemorative is correct. We go to another surprise substitution. I head over to Pulitzer Prize winning journalism for 10 points. Pulitzer Prize winning journalism. In 2009, the East Valley Tribune of Mesa, Arizona, won for a series on this local sheriff and his immigration enforcement. In 2009, the East Valley Tribune of Mesa, Arizona, won for a series on this local sheriff? Elise.
Shapiro?
Shapiro is incorrect.
Oh.
Minus
Gosh.
10 points. Pass it over to low-key winners for a potential discussion and steal. I'll read it one more time. In 2009, the East Valley Tribune of Mesa, Arizona won for a series on this local sheriff and his immigration enforcement.
I don't know.
No idea.
Yeah, I've got nothing on this one.
Pass.
Kathleen knows the answer.
Kathleen?
Joe Arpaio.
Joe Arpaio
I know.
is
I had the
correct.
name. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
He has been on the TV a lot in the past. Joe Arpaio is correct. 112 to 20, final score. That final score does not indicate how close it was throughout, but well done by 3 women and a baby. Congratulations on the win. We have another match coming up at 1 p.m., and then also another one later at 4 p.m. today. We'll be rounding out the regular season at the beginning of August. Hope everybody's been having fun and does check out the live stream when we do have it up and running, and appreciate you all playing today.
Thank you so
Safe,
much.
safe
Thanks,
travels,
everybody.
Mandy. Safe travels,
Yes,
Mandy.
safe travels, Mandy.